Whoever did this, please, please turn in yourself and make it right.
An emotional plea tonight from a family in North Little Rock of a runner who was hit and killed by a driver who took off. It's been a few days since Irvin Brendel died, but police have not made any arrests. Our Susan Elcory has more.
Police spent hours combing through this area and did find pieces of the car involved in the crash, but the family just hopes the driver will come forward.
Along Highway 70, drivers don't slow down as they pass the Harris Road intersection.
It was so hard.
But it's this spot where Irvin Brendel's daily jog took a tragic turn.
It was a worker going to work, someone going to work that seen him laying on the side of the road.
That's how Brendel was found, almost 12 hours after a driver hit and left him dying on the side of the road.
And she said, my brother's been in an accident and that he was killed while he was jogging. And I went hysterical.
Holding back tears, Anita Campbell wants that driver to know just what they took.
He is very, very missed and was loved so much.
Remembering Brendel as a devoted dad to his daughter.
She is just devastated.
Who loved running marathons.
He does every marathon in Arkansas.
And dedicated his life to helping others.
Worked at the VA for over 20 years, helping the veterans after they got out of surgery to get them back and moving.
Another reason why she says how her brother lived is a stark contrast to how he was lost.
And it stormed that night, and so he was laying out there all night long.
While state troopers say they're following leads, there's still no answers.
That is probably one of the hardest things, is not knowing who did this.
What she does know, this isn't the ending anyone deserves.
He was loved by so many. We need this to be able to close our hearts and move on.
The family tells me because of the pandemic, they're not able to have a traditional funeral, making this even more difficult. In North Little Rock, I'm Susan Elcory. Back to you.
And just moments ago, state police released a possible description of the car involved. It's being described as a 2003 to 2006 SUV, either a Cadillac Escalade or GMC Yukon. There's likely damage to the passenger side on both the front bumper and door. The passenger side mirror may have been knocked off in the crash. And as a reminder, this happened on Highway 70 and Harris Road around 7 on Tuesday night. If you know or saw something that could help, call state police.